Meet 22-year-old Saeed Khan. Since childhood, this young man has always dreamt of serving the nation. Today, he is proud of the fact that his job as a SMT member at Dr. Reddy's allows him to do something not only for India, but the entire world. Syed is one among the many youngsters from semi-urban and rural India who have made it their life's mission to make medicines for patients across the globe.
The SMT way of work at Dr. Reddy's is inspired by one of our values, the value of respect for the individual. This value is what resonates very strongly with the SMT way of work at Dr. Reddy's. SMT is a system which allows individuals to grow, whatever their job may be, horizontally or vertically. It also helps them work in a hierarchy-less organization. It empowers them. It also builds their skills.
Picture an organization with minimal levels of hierarchy, where communication flow is smooth, decision-making process is participative, and information is shared freely. A self-managed team is a group of empowered, self-managed and committed members who plan, organize and manage all day-to-day activities.
While it'll be major change in our shop floor in terms of culture and the way of working, I think the most important outcome of this entire journey would be to improve the level of self-confidence in people, the level of self-esteem in people. So we are excited about it, look forward to it.
At Dr. Reddy's, the SMT way was introduced for the first time at a small unit in the town of Yanam. A new manufacturing unit was being set up for the formulations business, and the senior management was keen to introduce a new way of functioning.
I think the benefit that we got out of the implementation of SMT in Yanam and later in Veddi remains. The productivity definitely was something much higher than what we experienced before from any of our existing plant. And since we were the first from the pharmaceutical industry to try out this initiative, it created a benchmark.
The reason why we started SMT in 2002 was to look for a better way of managing a plant operation. The key highlights of SMT system: highly productive system, where the management style, instead of control and command, a coaching and mentoring style of management was second system we are looking for. And we are also looking for empowering the employees to manage their day-to-day work.
This entire 10-pillar framework is actually around 4 basic principles.
Shared purpose.
It's important that employees have the same vision what the senior management team is having in their mind.
Learning organization.
He needs to have a continuous learning process. Therefore, an employee having ability to learn and the organization providing opportunity to learn is the key pillar or key milestone.
Egalitarianism.
In our company, we treat everybody equal, and there is no designation or a title status, though there are titles and designation, but that is for the purpose of organizing work.
Empowerment.
Empowerment comes from the element of how much knowledge, how much education, how much tools and techniques, and how much training is being provided. And then once this knowledge is being created, then you enable employee to take charge.
The pillars of SMT. A new organization structure involved just 3 layers in the hierarchy: the plant manager, the hand-holding team HHT, and the SMT. The HHT or hand-holding team is a small group of people, each member heading a critical functional area, who act as guides rather than as typical bosses.
SMT itself says that it starts with self and ends up with the team. Means you start performing individually, but the result is for the team.
A scientific selection process was devised consisting of a series of tests: written, psychodiagnostic, and neuromuscular, a group discussion, and finally a personal interview. Various factors like educational performance, family background, and overall personality were considered, along with the results of the tests. The recruitment process was followed by a carefully designed induction and training module that is part of the continuous learning pillar. The training was designed by the HHT and delivered by an external institute. It covered concepts of pharmaceutical manufacturing as well as softer skills. One of the key elements introduced as a part of continuous learning was the higher education program.
Somewhere they have missed that opportunity. Maybe their dream to become an engineer or to become a doctor. I think we are touching that particular chord.
Community living is designed in a way that the company participates only to the extent of providing a common place to live. This system gives them a sense of independence with an element of conscientiousness. The SMT members follow a meticulous lifestyle which includes yoga, games, study hours, etc. From communication boards that share information to frequent communication meets, all means of disseminating information and sharing ideas have been put in place. The plant manager conducts monthly meetings to share information on the overall performance of the company, as well as their own plant. The communication meet ends with an open house. The SMT scorecard creates an open and transparent system through which the members can clearly understand their performance targets and reflect on the results. The scorecard captures important attributes like safety, quality, delivery, and health.
As a task was given to us that we will have to manufacture right from first month around 100 million, and that would be for subsequently to month on month. So the first month the team they made 70 million, and the next month onwards it was above 100 million.
Life as a SMT member is not only about work. These youngsters know how to have fun too. Celebrations are a regular part of their lives. The core team involved in designing the SMT way has put together a special mechanism to recognize and celebrate extraordinary efforts.
If another unit also takes away the prize, and then they all come back to HR, to their HODs, to the plant head also, that why are we lagging behind and what is it that we can do to improve. So it's purely their energy, it's the young energy which they have.
Skill-based progression system SBPS is designed to promote multi-skilling, thereby improving their performance and creating flexibility.
It in a way helps both the organization and the team in complementary way. So the people who form a part of this team on one side achieve multi-skill, move from one level, one area to another, also get their professional graduation and are trained, and on the other hand the organization has a continuity of people.
Manufacturing excellence, it has got three components. The first one is infrastructure, the second one is people, and the third one is the processes. The second and the most important part of this is people. And when we look at the mechanism to manage the complexity dimension of the people, the first thing that comes out is how do we essentially manage the people's ambitions, the people's progression, and the best model which uses this is a self-managed team model.
Making a difference to the community is a key objective of this program, as the SMT recruitment strategy purely focuses on rural and semi-urban areas where employability is a problem.
ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਤੇ ਜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਨੂੰ, ਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਰੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਵੀ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਰੇਡੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨੇ ਕਰਿਆ ਵਾ ਕੰਮ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਰੇ ਕੰਮ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ ਜੀ। ਫਿਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੁਣ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਵੀ ਰਹੇ, ਕਮਾਈ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ, ਉਰੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ।
Thus, overall, The SMT ensures that the benefits are both to the individual as well as to the organization. It also helps society by giving opportunity to youth to participate in practical learning as well as the theory, and it makes them much stronger individuals as they go about getting their qualifications and also the work experience. Thus, it is a win-win situation in multiple ways. It is my dream that every location in Dr. Reddy's will follow the SMT way. We are on the way to implement this not only in all our new locations but also all our existing plants. We will convert every location where it's relevant to use the SMT method of working. I am very excited about this.